then whip up a baby. Boy, Jody, show me the money. Ones, 5, 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s. Show me the money. I need the dinero, chicken, lettuce, onion. Show me the money. Green paper that's worth whatever all over the country. Show me the money. Show me the rap. Nigga, show me the money. Show me the paper. Show me the money. Ones, 5, 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s. Show me the money. I need the dinero, chicken, lettuce, onion. Show me the money. Green paper that's worth whatever all over the country. Show me the money. Nigga, show me the rap. Nigga, show me the money. Nigga, show me the paper. Show.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Couch Sports Podcast. We're here live all across the platforms right now. Hey, man, we got some talks that's going on. Big signing for a tackle that's out there, as well as Bears is trying to deepen their depth chart in a certain category, as well as somebody else in a different city, in a different state, just got paid big and pretty much just reset the whole standard for them. So let's go ahead and let's get in tune to it. Once again, everybody, man, welcome to the Couch Sports Podcast. It's your boy DH Money to Dime. We're here, we're live. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all see the hat. Y'all see the background. Y'all see what we finna talk about. Let's go ahead and get into the first big news of the day. Chicago Bears went into the depth charts and pretty much added on to what they needed right now. And what that is the fact that hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. So what they pretty much did was they decided, yo, GG baby, bear down, welcome in, thank you. So what they decided was to go and sign undrafted free agent Marlon, I believe that's how you say his name, Marlon Sewell. Marlon Sewell, that's right. He's from Vanderbilt. He was the captain there, and then he ended up being picked up by the Chiefs undrafted, of course, and then they let him go. And so far, the Bears decided since their man is injured, they need to go get somebody, and they decided, you know what, let's go get this guy and see if he could do something for us. So that's what they did with that part. Whether or not he's gonna be on the team, we don't know just yet. Get out a little bit of time and we'll find out. He's in training camp right now. But they did make some major moves. That's right. They just secured their tackle for the Nets 3 years. Well, technically 4 years because he's still on his rookie contract. And that is Darnell Wright. That's right, y'all. Let's go ahead and Darnell Wright just got extended. When I say he just got to stay, he just checked in that paper, y'all. He just checked in that paper. That man just got that moolah. He got that money. That man got that money. So, GG, baby, appreciate you sharing the live. So, yeah, the man just went out there and he just got that bag, y'all. Pretty much 96 guaranteed. It was up here, but it's no longer up here. So Darnell Wright arrived at the Bears walkthrough at 2:15 p.m. Tuesday, expecting the rest of his afternoon to be business as casual. But just before the 50-minute session concluded, the players had noise coming from an office above the indoor practice field. It was the general manager, Ryan Poles, sending a bat signal to Wright, notifying him that he just locked up a 4-year contract extension. He was tapping the glass. Wright told ChicagoBears.com. He was like, come on. I was excited. I'm happy. I'm very happy. It was kind of surprising. Not surprising it happened, but I was surprised that it was done and finished. Uh, trying to make sure that I get y'all the details of it, which they don't really have it up here. But yeah, the man is getting like 96 guaranteed, something like that. So he's locked in. Like, yo, guy, what's going on? Welcome in, man. Appreciate you for coming through. If you want to come up, you can. I know that you just got done with yours, so you don't necessarily have to. But yeah, man, listen, Darnell Wright, locking it in, saving it. Oh my God, I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited. It's about time that the Bears decided. Okay, okay, it's about time that the Bears decided to make sure that they lock in something so crucial as this. The reason I'm saying it is because, of course, you want to make sure that you always protecting your quarterback, which they're doing. They're telling everybody they're protecting their quarterback. So happy, so happy that he got this. Uh, as well as we have to move on to other. Yo, appreciate that Hatton mustache. But we have to move on to some other news, right? Somewhere else, we're going to call it down south. Some people know them as the Dirty Birds. That's right, the Dirty Birds. They just made a major extension. Major extension, y'all. Most of y'all already know what's going on. I ain't really got to talk too much into it, and I'm not going to bring it up on the screen because we're going to move into something. But Bijan Robinson has just inked in his deal. That's right. B. John Robinson literally just locked up his. I'm going to it now to give you his specifics. He gets the record deal, 3 years, up to 75 million. Bijan Robinson got 3 years, up to 75 million. That makes him now the highest paid running back in NFL history. And I'm not gonna lie, it is definitely worth it. He was a workhorse last year, and of course, well, he's been a workhorse since he's gotten to Atlanta. But of course, this now opens up the talks for Jameer Gibbs. Both of these players were holdouts during training camp. Spicy, welcome in. Both welcome in. Both these individuals were holdouts during the training camp. Both of them knew that they were in talks for extension, and of course, Spicy appreciate the chili, appreciate the populace, but so I think they were in talks with each other, and for the simple fact that Bijan got his and it was a record breaking. I don't think that Gibbs is gonna get more than Bijan and make it even higher or anything like that. I just pretty much think that Gibbs will get somewhat just underneath. Gibbs is now the workhorse for Detroit. He was splitting the share with Monty. That's David Montgomery, but David Montgomery is now moved on to the Houston Texans. So once Gibbs does his more show off this workhorse that he's gonna have and show that he can actually sit there and do what is needed for them, then we can sit here and talk about yeah, Bijan got paid, bro. He got paid 3 years, 75 mil. Like that just set the tone for the running back room. Like for real, it just set the tone for the running back room, which is why now I think Gibbs, he'll probably get, the 3 years, he probably get something like 64, 65 mil. I don't think that they're gonna Detroit Lions is gonna top uh by John Robinson's contract. I don't think that the Lions is going to top that with Gibbs. I think once he shows that he can, be the guy that's on the shoulders and do everything that Bijan was doing, because Bijan was the running back, he was the receiver, he was the quarterback. a couple of times last year. If y'all paid attention, he threw the ball a couple of times. So he showed that he could actually be uh everything that they need them to be. Anything to makes them win. He put the team on their back a lot of times. Oh, he put the team on his back a lot of times. So with that part being said, it's just more so I think he deserves to be the one that set that record. Um, Barely having injuries, anything like that, and just pretty much, yeah, you know, Tyler Algier, he shared some work with him, but at the end of the day, it was always Bijan. Bijan was getting your first downs, your touchdowns, throwing for first downs, threw for I think a touchdown. I think they caught that and it was a touchdown, things like that. Running trick plays. He was doing everything. He was the weapon. Exactly, exactly, guy. I was just gonna say that. He was definitely the weapon for Atlanta. So with Tyler Algier being gone, now it's straight focus for Bijan. And like I said, Bijan has already showed that he is everything on the field. Right receiver, exactly. Right receiver, running back, quarterback, anything that he needs to be stepping up, making blocks. So congratulations to Bijan. I said, man, hey, if y'all ain't seen it, go over to X, Twitter, whatever it's called. Go look at ESPN, or even you can look at the Atlanta Falcons page and things like that. The man had big smiles. His smiles was big, extremely big. But of course, since we're sitting here and we're talking about the guy, let's go ahead and get into some. Let's go ahead and get into some of it then. Yeah, this is the Marlon Sewell one that I was telling y'all about. That he go actually, I didn't even make one for it. So as I'm sitting here making for it, we will sit here and we will talk about. Uh, let's finish talking about our guy though. I gotta finish talking about our guy, but here we go. Marlon Sewell, he just got signed to the Bears. He's coming in. Of course, everybody knows Kobe Bryant got injured. The Marlon Sewell, he has a decent 40. I believe he ran like a 4.4 40, and he's the guy that's a hard hitter from Vanderbilt. Hard hitter from Vanderbilt. So they just pretty much trying their best to maintain a safety locker room. Guy not guy. Unc Hallis, he called it. He said they was gonna add depth to that position, and they did exactly that. They added depth. So hey man, you know, you on a roll. You called it. I can't be mad at that. So now I am trying my best to get. Oh, that's what I gotta do. I gotta change that out. And as I said, now that we have it, we definitely have it up and going. So let's get this on big screen. Let's make this the sizes that it needs to be. We're gonna run some film. If you over on the tube, 9 times out of 10, they probably gonna break it down or whatever. But we gonna do what we can on this, y'all. I gotta make sure that the stroller is on that. Yo, who just lit it up like that? GG baby coming through with the meteor showers. Appreciate that, and coming through with the gift. Yeah, you just like lit it up right there, GG baby. Appreciate you. All right, so let's go ahead and transition into. So since we was just talking about Bijan Robinson, of course, why not? Let's go ahead and talk about our guys. not our guys, but them Dirty Birds. Let's talk about them Dirty Birds. Let's go ahead and let's get in tune with it right here. Um, break it down for y'all so that way y'all can see. Appreciate the finger heart. All right, here we go. So this is Bijan Robinson's highlights. We're only talking Bijan Robinson, so Bijan Robinson will be back here, okay? This is Bijan Robinson back here. This is the only person that we'll be talking to. We're talking about right here. So let's go ahead and let's get into it. Let's run the first play, and I'm gonna describe what's going on. So this is a shotgun pistol type of spread right here. You see they have wide receiver in motion, so this is motion left. And as I'm looking at it, it looks like the corners are playing zone. So therefore the defense, which is Tampa Bay, is playing zone, y'all. So let's go ahead and run it. Oop, sorry. All right, let's run it.
Second down at 5, fake to Robinson. And now it's Robinson who makes the catch out of the backfield, picks up a Falcons first down and more. Still going inside the 10.
Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, man. From this position they go, if you pay attention to everybody that's on the defense, they're backing out. You have one guy, he's doing the blitz. Need this down here. Okay, so you have a blitz coming in from right here. This guy's gonna blitz in. That's a linebacker. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 already on the line. Pay attention to this corner here. It looks like he lunges for it. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna run it from there. Yeah. So he blitzes. That cornerback blitzes in. Yo, what's going on now? She say, "What up, sis?" So Bijan, which is right here. Now coming through with the corgi, appreciate it. Bijan Rich is right there. He fakes a block, which he kind of like helps picks up the blitz. There's nowhere for it to be thrown, so they check down to Bijan. Nowhere to be thrown. He checks down to Bijan. Bijan makes the catch. We just talked about him being the wide receiver. He makes the catch. Bouncing to the outside. He just beat this guy to the outside, and like how? You had him pretty much head up. You had him head up. Beat him to the outside. Doesn't get touched. Makes it all the way to the touchdown. Celebrates with Drake London. Just look at that. I'm gonna play it in full right here on the replay. I'm gonna play it in full.
Right out the gate, Bijan Robinson's the first option on 2 of their 3 plays, and he gets them the touchdown.
That's crazy, yo. That's just crazy work. All right, here we go. It is the third quarter. Tampa Bay is up 10-17. Tampa Bay's way. But of course, Atlanta got the ball, right? Shotgun position. You got right, strong right, pro right. Again, it's a pass. It's 3rd and 10, so it got to be a pass.
Get to the 29 for a first down, and they do. Robinson makes the catch.
3rd and 10. Usually, you notice it's a pass. You notice it's a pass. From the corners, they are playing zone. Bijan once again makes a fake chip. and gets out there. Hey, makes that catch. Make a little move. Did you notice the corner? He like, I don't really want to make this tackle. He didn't really want to go against that big boy right there. He like, I don't know about that right there. He just got played. This guy right here just got played. No lie. He just got played. Like, come on, man. Pick your head up, make the tackle. And of course he pushes the ball forward. First down.
Savassier Dennis is playing with fire. He's one-on-one with Bijan Robinson. And look at Penix's eyes, waiting for Bijan to finally clear the space. As soon as he...
And the whole time, Penix was just sitting there waiting. He was just sitting there waiting on Bijan. He knew who to go to. Here they are versus Minnesota. Of course, we're talking about Bijan. So Bijan has the ball. And of course, we was doing the NFC South this week anyway. So, well, it was supposed to be last week. So we're just going to pick up from there. Bijan is in the backfield. We've seen this position already before. Nobody follows Drake London, so Minnesota is definitely in zone. Give hands off. Breaks the tackle. Almost breaks another one, man. Gets that first down. So let's go ahead and break it down right here. So we know they're in zone. This is the first play of the game. Very first play of the game. It's 1st and 10. It's 1st and 10, y'all. It's the very first play of the game. They know they're in zone. You have Kyle Pitts pulling. No, there's no hole for real. Like, the man made his own hole. Everything got plugged up. He made his own hole. He breaks off a tackle, bounces off that guy, gives him a slight little stiff arm, like, get off of me. This guy takes a horrible angle. Look at how his body is twerked. His body is like, ugh. Like that's how you know you didn't took the wrong angle. Now you trying to arm tackle Bijan Robinson. That ain't gonna work. And if that would have been a touchdown. That would have been a touchdown.
Jackson, but a big gain right out of the gate for the star back for the Falcons.
This is it. This is their play. This outside zone play. All the linemen come down the line.
And it should have been done in a backfield. It really should have been done in the backfield.
They have to get
25 yards.
All right, here we go again. I believe this the next play. 14-24. Yeah, that's the next play. Another pistol, shotgun pistol.
It's one more than he had all game against Tampa last Sunday.
Hand off. Oh, he got a hold this time. He got a hold that time. Got a leg tackle. He had a hold that time. He sees the hole, make the cut. Then he just bursts from there. You just see the burst of speed from right there. Notice his head. Look at his head, yo. He's looking to see where he could go. He's looking to see. That's the reason why this man is supposed to be paid top like that. He's looking to see this open over here? Let me make it over this way. All right, well, he ain't pick up the outside, so let me just go ahead and get that first down. Now, remind you, he just had 2 back-to-back first down plays, man. He just ran first downs, back-to-back plays on Minnesota. And Minnesota was the top defense when it came to sacks, I believe. All right, here we are. We're now in the third quarter. Atlanta is up 9 to Minnesota 6. 9 minutes, 2 seconds left. It's 1st and 10 again. 1st and 10 again. So we know Bijan is getting the ball. We've seen this position before already. That patience and the cut. The patience and the cut, boy. That's just crazy. At this point, he sees the hole opening up because he's looking at him from his fullback, that would be considered a fullback position. He sees that hole opening up. He makes that cut straight to that. He sees that that's being closed up. He makes another cut. Gets in between that tackle and that or that guard in that center. Yeah, that guard in that center. Makes that cut. Surprised they didn't try to call a holding on that from that tight end. But makes the cut there, sees that hole, make another cut. Tried to get another one up out of there, but he got caught up. But he still makes the first down. He still makes the first down.
To the 22-yard line. That's 18 that time. It puts Bijan over 100 yards rushing tonight.
He had, at this point, he had
So
over
here,
100
once
yards
again,
rushing.
you're going to see
At this
Charlie
point, he
Warner
had
come
over
right through.
100
These
yards
guys are
rushing.
getting
It's the
upfield
third
so
quarter.
fast that if they don't clog it up on the initial contact with the blitz there by Pace, there are gaps. It's like, you know.
If they had a quarterback, yo, they would be so dangerous because they had top tier receivers. These the type of receivers that actually caught the ball and everything. So if only they had those type of a quarterback that was getting the ball to them. I want to bring this down just a little bit. All right, there we go. Y'all can see everything now. Everybody can see. Dolph, welcome in. Dolph, how you feeling, brother? How you doing, man? Appreciate you for being here. Thank you for joining us live. All right, so we have Atlanta versus the Panthers. The Panthers have already scored. It is now 7-0. It's 3rd and 3. Second quarter, 13 minutes, 9 seconds left. We're gonna go ahead and run it. Obviously, you see, it looks like Algier is in motion.
Penix keeps it short with Robinson, who has the first down and more. Robinson across midfield.
That is just crazy. The man. All right, so this is obviously a screenplay because look at the receivers down at the bottom. Neither one of them are trying to make any type of cuts, anything. If you look at Drake London, which is the one with the red sleeves, he's just pretty much getting ready to block anyway. The ball is thrown, it's caught, or no, that was Darnell Mooney. He was getting ready to make the block. Or Kyle Pitts. I'm sorry, number 8. Let's say 8. Kyle Pitts was getting ready to make the block. Drake London, he makes the block. Algier, he makes a block. And from there, that man just used his own speed. He used his own speed. Got them the first down.
Because you're expecting all your receivers to block. They're going to come out and motion to trips, and then they're going to take Bijan and shove him out there. What I want to show you is this. Stop it right there. 1, 2, 3 guys blocked. You have 3 guys blocked with Robinson.
All right, so Carolina went up from this 17-0. So this is the thing that gotta be helped with them, man. Like they gotta score when they having plays like this. So they're on their own 21. It looks like zone. Again, we've seen this type of formation from Atlanta already earlier.
First down for Atlanta
Motion to
at
the
their
right.
own 22.
Little toss.
Pitch it to Robinson.
First time that we see a
And
toss.
Robinson rounds the
broken
corner.
tackle.
Still with a
broken
running
tackle
room.
again. Oh, that man is dangerous. This is the reason why he's getting paid what he's getting paid. This is that extension that he just got right here. You would have thought, because if you're looking at number 11, you would have thought that he had that tackle. It looked nasty. He stayed up. The man is so powerful. He didn't even have to do hand drills. He ain't had to put the hand to the ground or nothing. That's how powerful that man is. He run through that tackle. What's this? 56 goes down for the legs. He runs through that tackle and still makes the first down for him. And that was a 1st and 10 play already.
On the sideline. And a first down for Atlanta.
So he picked up another first down. Here we are against Washington. Second quarter, 8 minutes, 34 seconds. They're up 10-7. You have Drake London going in motion. That's motion left. Once again, we've seen this position before, so we know that this is going to be by John Robinson.
Give it to him.
Cut again. Break through a tackle. Break through a tackle. Touchdown. Touchdown. Y'all see that? Let's go ahead and break this down, man. Nobody's following the motion. They're in zone. And they blitzing zone at that. And everybody sees the linebackers, cornerback, everything. Everybody sees that the ball is going to be by John. They start already attacking the line. He cuts here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, anyway, so yeah, he makes a cut here. No hold, makes another cut. Ooh. See, he sees that block, makes another cut. Another cut there so he can hit the hole and go forward. He breaks the tackle right here. Breaks the tackle. What is this safety doing? This safety was playing. He got outplayed so hard that all he could do was try to punch the ball out. He tried to punch the ball out, but that's the wrong arm, young man. Right here, so this man is powerful, yo. This man is powerful. Yo, appreciate what's that? Rick Bully. Appreciate the follow, man. Appreciate that follow. Thank you for that share as well. The man is powerful. This is the reason why he's getting that bag. This is the reason 3 years, 75 mil. Look at different angle. Here we go. Nothing there. Of course, look at the ball. He was supposed to go through this hole. There's nothing there. He says, nah, hard cut. Nope, I'm a hard cut all the way to this hole over here. This is the only hole that's available. But it's not all the way available because Algier just did not do anything right there. He took on a hit. He tried with a little block right there. The man still could have made that tackle, though. He was supposed to make that tackle. Didn't happen, though. Wrap up and make the tackle. What is you trying to do? Just wrap up and make the tackle. Get off that man. That man is dangerous. He's too powerful for y'all to sit there and try to use y'all arms to tackle him, man. Hey, it's 17-13, first and 10, third quarter, 10 minutes, 5 seconds left on the clock. Once again, we've seen this so much out of Atlanta. Like, I don't even have to explain the shotgun position that is in.
With the second highest drop rate in the NFL so far in this young season. Just one that I can remember, Ray McLeod early.
Oh, he wanted Bijan earlier, but oh my, he just outran that man. That's a linebacker, and that's a safety. Oh, he got caught by the safety. Hey, that's so. Listen. For those of y'all who think Penix is not a quarterback, though, he's seen this open right away and wanted to give Bijan the ball early. He wanted to give Bijan the ball early, y'all. Like, Miguel, thank you for joining in, Miguel. So he wanted to get him the ball right here. This is where he wanted to give him the ball. And from there, he just outran it. Where's this linebacker doing? This linebacker is he's trying his best not to be picked off right there. In this case, all you have to do is just run into one of these crossing wide receivers, and they're gonna call a penalty on the offense. They're gonna call a penalty on the offense. That's an offensive pass interference, technically. But from there, that man just, this is where he caught the ball at right here, right? They probably a yard or two within each other, something like that, a yard or two within each other. That just led to almost about 5 yards apart right there. And he just gave up from there. He was like, yeah, I ain't going to catch that, man. It's a touch. He gave up. He said it was a touchdown. He was like, yeah, that's a touchdown. I ain't going to catch him. If it wasn't for that safety, and that safety went for the legs, wrapped up real good, stopped the touchdown. Of course, Bijan like, I was supposed to have it. You see the smile. He like, yeah, I got the first down. Y'all know what it was supposed to be, man. I was supposed to get that money. Washington like, hey, it's all good. Let's go. And Hunter like, yeah, I thought you had that, boy. I thought you had it, but great run. Great run. Look at that. Another great play by Bijan. They're up 24-16 third quarter, all right? So Bijan has had 58 rushing yards, 106 receiving yards, 1 touchdown. He had a total of 164 scrimmage yards, yo. 164 scrimmage yards. Man, we've seen this motion, right? That's Algier that's in the motion. They're giving the ball to Bijan. Break through that tackle. And that's a back pedal at this point. He's backpedaling at this point. Gets that first down. It was already 1st and 10. He gets the first down, of course. All right, moving on to them playing Buffalo. It's tied up 7-7. First quarter, 2 minutes, 14 seconds in the first quarter. They have the ball. It is 1st and 10. 1st and 10, y'all. Drake London, 5 targets, 4 receptions, 54 yards. So Drake London was having a great game this day.
And Drake London.
He's the first dangerous weapon. We've got Robinson still running hard.
Hey, listen, when I see this guy running, I'm thinking of Marshawn Lynch, yo. He hit the hole. Pause. Little arm tackle, breaks through that, makes a hard cut. That man just he tried, y'all. He tried. He was already on a highlight reel. But I ain't gonna lie though, if it wasn't for that guy making him jump like that, he definitely would have had it. So yeah, if it wasn't for that guy making him make that jump cut like that, these guys wouldn't have been able to do it. But oh my God, 47. 47 just got ran through. What tackle is that? All you gotta do is take him down at this point. Take him down. He runs through you. He carries a man. Just take him down, yo.
And the power in one run.
Just look at the left guard, number 65, Matthew Bergeron.
Talking about the left guard.
Just watch him right here. Watch him climb and just clear it out.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you're Bijan Robinson, you're going, hey, I can cut off of that easy.
Robinson leaned into that. Robinson leaned off of that easy. 24.
If you're Terrell Bernard, if you're
he leaned into you right here. Oh, they didn't show it. I'm gonna show y'all. He leaned into the hit. He braced the hit himself. Well, actually, no, he was already falling into you, dude. Just make sure he fall. 47. Come on.
Dude, I can cut off of that easy.
Come on, man.
If you're Terrell Bernard, if you're Taylor Rapp, if you're
There's Penix.
Motion again. It's 14-7. Second quarter. 1st and 5. So there was some type of offside penalty.
A 1st and 5. Robinson off the right side, breaks free. Bijan Robinson
has the
spinning down the sideline.
He has that vision and he got that power.
Him?
Let's go.
They
This is how you get that money.
touchdown, Falcons.
This is how you get that money right here, man. Do y'all see that? That's money. Listen, man, listen. They send a blitz because you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the line right there. It's usually only 4 that comes in on the linebacker sees the play going to this side. He just got good linemen. He got good vision. He makes a cut. Right there, that's a cut. He makes a cut, sees the hole, then he just burst. You just see him burst. And from here, he's so powerful. Kind of push that man up off him. He ain't do too much right there. He ain't do a Marshawn Lynch. He ain't do a beast mode. He ain't do a Derrick Henry. But he kind of like just pushed that guy a little bit up off of him right there. Like, hey, get up off me. Kept his balance. Stayed in bounds. And just ran to in right there. That's how you make that money. This is why they paid that man, yo. That man is the number 1 option over there. I don't care what nobody says. That's the number 1 option right there.
Speed and power and moves. Cole Bishop had a chance.
Look at this. Speed, power, and moves. Speed, power, and moves is what I'm hearing. Y'all might not be able to hear it. I hear it.
Okay? We are going to give you
all right, the score is 21-14. It's the fourth quarter. 4 minutes, 14 seconds left. It's 1st and 10. They got the ball on their own. Oh, no, they got the ball on Buffalo's 37. That's Buffalo's 37. Hey, listen, man. From looking at, we just seen, 3 games so far? Something like that, 3 games. And every time that they've been in this formation, Bijan has been doing something crazy. So if we can sit here and watch this film and go, we see what's happening, other teams should already know what's about to happen, yo.
Give your defensive line a shot to get
motion
to the
right.
They to Robinson, they throw it to
and
him.
It's a screen
on the edge. Bijan makes a move.
Screen. And this man just making moves.
Still alive.
And he's still running. Oh, my God. So it's a design screen because you can see the linemen, they get out and they getting ready to block. They let the defensive line pretty much go through, but nothing really happened. Penny's got the ball off. Right here, you could tell he told him, go, go, go. Because look at that back foot of that offensive lineman. 55, he pushed, or 65, he pushed off to go for it. Then from there, cut. Ooh, nasty cut. Ooh, cut again. This cut was ridiculous. Like, he didn't even care if somebody was over there or not. He just said, I'm going this way. Since all y'all want to force to the inside, I'm going to cut to this outside. Nasty cut. And then 65 gets him a pancake because 42's safety, I believe that's a safety, took him out. So nice little pancake for him. That is the pancake in the big man's column. And then just cut to the outside, get caught up, but then he's still moving forward. How you dragging a defensive lineman, yo? Oscar, welcome in. Oscar, appreciate you for joining the live. How are you driving through this offensive lineman like here? Peter, welcome in, Peter. Thank you for that daily check-in. What's up, Oscar? How you feeling? Look at that. This is why Bijan, we discussing Bijan Robinson, and the reason why Bijan Robinson just got paid 3 years, $75 million pretty much. Yo, welcome in, Unc. How you feeling? We discussing, appreciate that daily
That's just
check-in.
unbelievable.
We discussing Bijan Robinson.
He made, 5 missed tackles
we
in this
talk about Darnell right
alone.
now. Appreciate that daily.
This is outstanding. It's a play-action pass screen. You get him out in space.
2, 3, 4,
and then he drags these guys.
It's just unbelievable.
Like, pay that man
It's a
what
really
he's
good
supposed to be paid. That's how you supposed to do it right there, all right? That is exactly how you supposed to do it. here we are, Atlanta versus San Francisco. Atlanta is down 13-3. It's the third quarter with 6 minutes, 40 seconds left. Of course, they got the ball because we're talking about Bijan. Penix is in shotgun formation. Everybody should know this. Yo, Unc leveling up to level 17 in the club. Let's go, Couch Potato.
Charlie Werner, 89,
started off.
essentially plays so much fullback role for
Bijan not even in the backfield right here. We know it's a screen, and the man just does what he do. The man just does what he do, man. He catches the ball and turns upfield. Makes a cut here. Following his blockers. He has that vision. He follows his blockers. Makes the cut. Breaks the tackle. And at this point, when he's right here, you can just look at how he's running. You can look at how he got his shoulder pads out in front of him. He is determined to make it to that touchdown. He sees the touchdown. He says, ain't nothing stopping me. I'm making it to that touchdown. Puts his shoulders down, takes the hits, pause, and gets that touchdown.
Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. Oh, the speed and power.
That man got power. Pay that man that money. That man is it. That's he deserved what he's getting, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He deserves every single bit of dough that he's getting.
Right out here,
he just set the standard for the running backs with the new. He just set the standard for the running backs. He's the new highly paid running back in the NFL, and this is him. This is the reason why. This is why he made history for NFL running backs. It would be nice to get another good running back in next year's draft. Are you talking about for us? It'll definitely be nice.
Held more in check tonight. He's got 72 yards.
Listen, I still want us to work on this defensive line because we have to face them this year. That man just got paid, and we got to face them this year. Y'all do know that, right? We got to face the NFC South. Chicago Bears will be facing Atlanta in Atlanta. They're going to have to see this man. This man just, oh, my God.
On 16 touches.
And he's in motion, catching another screen, breaks another tackle, and this is how you run a person over for real. He got tackled, but he ran him over. Makes the catch. All right, turned up speed, bad angle by the linebacker. Breaks this tackle right here. Just pretty much a jump over. And then from here, this is how you know this man is powerful. From here, he does a jump cut, breaks that tackle, and boom. How you make a collision and you still make that man go back. You wasn't even really bracing for him. You was jump cutting for him. But because of his teammate was right there, you just had to go straight on into him and just roll him over. You just rolled him completely over and got extra yards. That is power.
The 39-yard line at 15.
That is power right there, yo.
All you're doing is playing the odds, right? You have two blockers in front of this play. And
but at the end of the day, when you got Penix as your quarterback, your running back got to be your star, right? Like, it's Michael Penix. It's Michael Penix. Like, come on, man. They just went and got Tua to compete with Michael Penix, and it looks like Tua not even playing. Michael Penix is not even playing because of his injury. So now they just went out and got Andy Dalton or something like that. Not Andy Dalton, the other Red Baron dude. GG, appreciate you liking the chat, liking the
3-on-2, but it's not a fair fight. It's just not. Because when you leave just one person in open...
They showed Drake London like Drake London actually did some great blocking. That was okay blocking. All right, here we are. They are facing Miami Dolphins. Dang, Miami was up this game, 17-3. It's third quarter, 11 minutes, 13 seconds left. Hey, y'all, we had 2.4K likes. Appreciate you liking it.
Robinson, 7 carries, 19 yards.
So at this point, Bijan Robinson had 7 carries for 19 yards. of course, that's bad for a running back, right? We know the position that they was in, shotgun. You see Bijan down at the back end of your screen, right? At this point, I believe Penix was injured during this game. This is around the time that Penix got injured, so he's not gonna be in no more. So of course, come down, face Robinson head on. That's all that it is. I see you went out and got that tan and blue Bears hat. Yeah, remember last year when you had it, I was like, man, I got a hat just like that. I remember last year you had yours on, and I was telling you I had a hat just like it. I had to pull out my original coach hat today, though. This is the coach hat because we doing film. Yeah, that is definitely super clean. We got a couple of them right here, man. You know, we got the all white thing to go with the white jersey, the tan one that you talking about, the tan and blue. We got the Bears exclusive, and then we got that all black and white joint. Then of course, you know, we got this one. We got more coming in too. It's just those are my like favorite ones, bro. Those are like my favorite ones. So here we got him coming out, Bijan coming out the backfield. It's definitely a pass, obviously, right? You got a blitz coming from the top side of your screen. So let's see what happens.
It's 1st and 10. It goes to Robinson. Trying to get a block.
He's
and
patient.
Provides
Let his blocks develop. He makes it through, gets a first down. Once again, that was already first down. It was already first down. It was already first down. He was patient right here. Let the blocks develop. Made a little cut. Turned it upfield. Get that first down.
The ball into the grasp of Melifon.
New season, new hats. Definitely, man. Definitely got some new ones coming in. But like I said, this is one of my favorite ones because this is like the coach hat, man. This like sideline coach hat. So this is one of my favorite ones, bro. So once again, that was the design screen right there. All right, here we go. They facing New England. Second quarter, 4 minutes, 24 seconds left. They're down 21-7. The average yards per play is 4.5, which is pretty decent, 4.5. Yeah, I'm glad they changed and made the bear their main logo. Yeah, definitely. This over the sea all day. This over the sea. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the sea because this is also saying Chicago, but this is over the sea for sure. Sea was too boring. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It definitely was. It's cool. You know, it shows the Chicago, the little sea or whatever, but that bear logo, it got some way, it hit a lot different. Now they need to do the same thing with the helmets. Put the bear on the helmets. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. If they put the bear on the helmets, I'm going buy it because that's like the second time they ever put a bear on the helmet. But if they put this bear on the helmet, yeah, I'll buy a helmet. But I kind of like the sea on the helmet. I don't have one. Everything that I got there, got the helmet up there. It's hung up. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the helmet right now. I kind of like the sea on it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like the sea on it. As an alternative jersey, oh yeah, that'll be sick. That'll be sick. I have to go out and cop something like that. Hey, what if they do? What if that's it for the rivalry jersey? You know they having the rivalry jersey this year, so they gotta change up some. So what if that's it? What if it's a bear on the helmet? Hey, I'm calling it first right now. Unc Hallis called it first. He said they should put the bear on the helmet. And the rivalry jerseys have not been revealed. If they got the bear on the helmet, hey, you called one. You called one for real.
Robinson again. A nice running by Bijan Robinson.
Boy, he's making
stretching out to the.
Nah, I'm not. LOL. Don't give me the credit. Nah, you the one that called it, bro. Who else was sitting here thinking about having the bear The Bear logo, not to see the Bear logo on the helmet. Nobody else has called that. Everybody has said, man, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. You're the first one that said, I want to see the bear on the helmet, or they need to put the bear on the helmet. You're the first one that said that, and I had to really look. It's sick for the alternative one. For the rivalry one, especially if it's an all-white joint, oh my God. I'm not going to lie. I'm spinning a check. I'm going to spin that. I'm going to get it. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to go get that helmet, and I'm going to make sure that it's signed by the Bears too. I've seen the Bear logo on them polar bear uniform pics last year. People wanted. Yeah, that's the ones that people wanted, but we definitely didn't get it, and that's just the rendering. You can do that with anybody. Could do that with AI. Somebody just sent a message and it is filtered, and unfortunately, it's not allowing me to see it right now. So whoever just sent the message, y'all got to make sure that y'all re-rock y'all message. Change it up. Once again though, Bijan, man, making these cuts, break a tackle, cut. And it's just power, just him moving forward. That's vision right there. That man has vision. Let me see something. I'm checking to see if RedTube is still playing us, because we do have this up, so they probably would be like, nah, we taking you down. Yeah, stream is unavailable. That's crazy, yo. Anyway. Coming through with the 2 chains, as you call it. Appreciate the rose. Appreciate the gold medals, bro. All right, here we go. We got like 3 more minutes that we got to kill. So where is Bijan? Bijan got to be at the top of the screen with his hands on his pads right here. We got 3 right. Let me see, I'm going to count it up. So he got to be this guy right here. This got to be Bijan. That got to be Bijan. Let's see.
On second down, Penix. Oh, what a catch!
Oh my God! Yeah, that was Bijan. That was Bijan. Bijan, as they said. Oh my God! Look at this. Look at this. That's all that I can't make it better or anything like that. But dude, did y'all just see that? Yo, you going crazy with the shares. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate it. Did y'all just see? Look at Bijan get up there. Oscar, appreciate you coming back in. Oscar, welcome back in. Look at this Bijan. He's up there, yo. He is up, and that's a one-hander. Y'all. Yo, I'm sharing it. Appreciate you for sharing the live and liking the live. Not only that, it was 2nd and 6. Not only did he make the one-hand catch like that, but then he kept dragging the defender. He drugged the defender. Oh, my God. How many yards is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He just drugged the defender 6 yards after making a one-hand catch while the defender is on him. 6 yards. And they was down by 7 with 8 minutes, 38 seconds left. Bree,
Robinson with one for the highlight reel. A first down and a gain of 9.
This is why Bijan is getting paid.
How about that?
This is why Bijan is getting paid.
Look at that. Where you've got to have it too, right? You need to make these type
Jones
of plays.
covered all over him.
To have your team have an opportunity.
Down
by one touchdown.
They ain't necessarily
as Marcus Jones on his back and goes up.
And Jalen 17 Bears approaching. Okay, that's what you wish. I got to go back to this. I got to go back and show y'all the reason why Bijan is getting paid, yo. And it ain't even the catch is ridiculous, but 6 yards. We already know Jones was all over him. Jones was definitely all over him. And he still carried Jones 6 yards down. Jalen, you definitely funny, man. But of course, I believe you a Packers fan, so of course, here we go with a fourth seed guy. Got to talk his mess. All right, once again, Bijan is in the backfield. We've seen this multiple times. We know there's about to be a run. Motion left.
And here is their top back, Bijan
He was
Robinson,
just patient.
with an excellent run to
Got
start
the blockers back there.
day.
No, it's a fact. Watch. It's a fact that y'all going to be in the 4th seed. I know that already.